Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave,
And I'm Dirk.
and today we're going to look at the latest Arkham Horror article that Fantasy Flight dropped. So, this is for a standalone scenario pack.
Time to go to the movies.
Right. Yeah. So, this is Horror Movie announcing the Film Fatale scenario pack for Arkham Horror, the card game.
So do you think we'll have a Film Fatale in the Film Fatale?
Now,
That's more noir than horror, I guess.
all right. Lights, camera, action. It's the golden age of silent filmmaking with instant classics popping up on the silver screen left and right.
I'm looking forward to it.
But when an ambitious new producer unwittingly releases accursed horrors upon 3 different film sets, it's up to our intrepid investigators to fix things before the credits roll on the entire production.
We're going to blame it on James because he's not here. Fantasy Flight Games is thrilled to announce the Film Fatale scenario pack for Arkham Horror the card game. In this show-stopping scenario pack, one of 1 to 4 investigators ham it up at Hollywood's Lot C. Hey, it'll be perfect for me then.
Yep.
Where 3 troubled film sets are host to several bizarre and dangerous events. As with previous scenario packs, Film Fatale can be played standalone or inserted into a campaign as a side story, with multiple ways the scenario can play depending on which movie set is the main feature. This is one blockbuster that will keep you coming back again and again.
Okay, and there's a fan of some of the different cards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we'll get into details on those
The
cards.
Gothic one, I wonder if that's like a Nosferatu themed one. The jungle set, there's any number that could be in the space one. Makes me think of the, what was it, the Earth to the Moon or whatever?
The trip to the moon.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. All right. Quiet on the set. Our story begins when silent film star Andre Patel invites you and your fellow investigators to the grounds of Hollywood's Lot C. Ever since the producer Erica Strand brought some new props to the scene, strange things have been happening. Cameras and equipment have gone missing, a series of accidents nearly halted production, and rumors spread about the films being cursed. No one took any of it seriously until a cast member was found dead on set. Now, with Andre's help, it's up to your team to figure out which of the producer's new props is causing these bizarre events, and which of the lot's 3 films sets is most effective.
I told him not to say Hamlet on set, but no, they wouldn't listen apparently. Now it's cursed. Yeah, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Isn't it Macbeth, the one that you're not supposed to say?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
As like Hamlet?
You're right. No, you're right. I'm wrong. Okay.
All right.
You start the day at the central lot, where you'll need to spin clues to figure out which prop is the culprit. To find clues, you'll investigate the space set of A Cosmic Journey, the jungle set of The Forgotten Island, and the Gothic set of The Abominable Contessa. Well, there's our femme fatale right there. As you sit around the various sets, stiffed around the various sets, you'll have to contend with horrifying found footage, hazards that might break a leg. Well, you're supposed to break a leg, right? And the persistent possessed extras. Just keep your cool, check things out, and watch out for when something tries to flip the script.
I should think it's probably literally breaking the leg.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know.
Yeah, and we call it the Scottish play.
Yeah.
When you figure out which prop is the one that's actually cursed, the story progresses to the second act. Unfortunately, by that point, things have gotten weird.
No way.
All right, let's take a look at some of these cards. Oh, that's card 2. What's card 1? Okay.
Andre Patel. So he's made for the spotlight. He's an ally performer. He's a 3-cost asset. He has, I forget what they're called now. The books, the feat, dexterity, and wild. You get +1 dexterity, and as an action after you succeeded a skill set in which 2 or more cards were committed, exhaust Andre and immediately take an action as if it were your turn. It does not count toward the number of actions you've taken. He has 2 health, 2 sanity, and he takes up an ally slot.
All right. Central lot, quiet on the set. It's a 2-shroud location. Set central. As an action, you can spend 1 clue per investigator as a group. Add the topmost card beneath central lot to the victory display.
So it starts out with no clues and has a shroud of 2, so that tells me that you might be able to get clues on it somehow.
Well, sometimes you use the shroud for certain cards too.
That's true. All right, the space set. So it's a location with shroud of 3. He's got 1 intelligence or 1 intelligence. It's got one clue per investigator, but it's a set and is a forced action after you discover one or more clues at this location. You test mental 2, and if you fail, you lose an action. As an action, you can play an asset from your hand, reducing its cost. Oh, the other one was a reaction, not an action. That's right. Reducing its cost by 2, limit once per game.
No, it's an action.
No. On the first one, the him. I said action. It's a reaction.
All right. Jungle set. 3 shroud, 1 clue per investigator. It's a set. Forced. After you discover one or more clues at this location, test agility 2. If you fail, you must either take 1 damage or discard an asset you control. Well, Dirk loves discarding.
Nope, I won't fail then.
As an action, reveal the top 6 cards of your deck. Choose a revealed item and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Limit once per game.
So actually, going into this, maybe if you play a survivor instead, you can take advantage of that.
Yeah.
The Gothic set. And see, it does look like the vampire, like the old classic Dracula's Castle. So it's a set location. It's a 3 shroud, 1 clue per investigator. Looks like this one connects to everything. The others probably do too. I wasn't even looking. But force, after you discover one or more clues here, you test strength. And if you fail, ready the nearest enemy. It moves toward you, engages, and attacks the nearest investigator. Ouch. As a reaction, after you defeat an enemy at the Gothic set, you can heal a horror. Ooh, that's actually nice.
Yep. All right. So then break a leg is a hazard. Revelation, test agility 3. If you fail, you must either take 2 damage or choose and discard a non-story item asset you control.
Okay. The possessed extra, they have 1 strength, 1 health, 1 speed.
Sanity.
Agility.
Agility.
Agility, yeah, that's it. They are a possessed humanoid. There is only one longing, back to Earth. Woman in the moon. But that's not a moon set. That's dinosaurs.
And
it does one physical damage, yeah.
All right. Flip the script. It's a paradox. Revelation, test books 0. Each matching skill icon committed to this test subtracts from your skill value instead of adding to it. For each point you succeed by, you must either take 1 horror or place one of your clues on your location to a maximum of 3.
Oh, that is interesting. And paradox is a new keyword. I don't think I remember seeing that one before.
No, it's a weakness type.
Oh, okay.
I don't mean a treachery type.
Okay, I guess I don't remember it. Helios telescope. It is a looks like a zero cost. Oh, not a zero cost. It's a permanent asset, I guess. But it's a gate to the cosmos. It's an item, relic, prop, cursed. So it uses 0. It has uses. It comes in with 0 shards, but you can spend a shard to discard an exhausted non-elite enemy at your location. Then for each remaining shard on the Helios telescope, deal 1 damage to an elite enemy at any location. That's pretty nice. It's got a victory of 1, so I'm assuming that you've got a way to put shards on it. So I'm guessing it might actually come in on the other side potentially.
This is a card that...
I wonder if this is dual-sided or you have some other way to add the shards.
Yeah, I don't know. But this is a card that you earn from the scenario,
right? So
it never goes in your deck. That's why it's got a dash.
Yeah.
Saturnite Drudge Militia. 3 physical, 5 hit points, 3 agility, elusive, retaliate. It's a monster. Saturnite. Oh, okay, that's the alien race, I guess. Yeah. As an action, you can parlay, test will 3 to make loud noises. Well, Dirk doesn't need to do a test for that.
I succeed automatically.
Each point you succeed by, deal 1 damage to Saturnite Dirge Militia. If you succeed by 2 or more, exhaust it. And they do 1 physical, 1 sanity when they hit you.
Okay. The lost.
Have we gone beyond?
I think we have. Yeah, flip the script is the last one.
Flip the script is the last one. Okay, so we got a little ahead, but we'll get back to that.
I'm excited. Okay, so depending on which prop ended up being your problem, you'll find yourself whisked away into a strange world based on one of Lot C's current films, or perhaps more accurately, that movie's world has been warped into reality. For example, if you determine that the cursed prop to be the Helios telescope, then you'll find yourself within a cosmic journey where the set has transformed into the far reaches of space. You'll have to battle alien Saturnites and try not to wind up lost on an asteroid. take cover from the celestial showers. As you search the cosmos for the telescope's missing parts. Perhaps if you can parlay with the Saturnite monarch, you can live long and prosper. Oh, shame, then be careful. Live long and prosper enough to make it back to Hollywood safe and sound.
Oh, see, they're not that bad. They're Vulcans.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we already saw the telescope
And the Drudge Militia.
Okay, so Lost Asteroid. It's a location, Force Shroud, 1 clue per investigator. Cosmos, Revelation. Disengage from each enemy. Put Lost Asteroid into play and move to it. Investigators at Lost Asteroids get -1 to all skills during the Mythos phase. And as an action, test Agility 4. If you succeed, move to a revealed location and discard Lost Asteroid. You may spend 4 resources to automatically succeed. So this is not connected to any other location. So you're kind of like you're only
lost in
time and space, or at least lost in the space part of time and space.
And then the Saturnite Monarch is a gracious host. Yeah, I'm sure. He is an elite Saturnite. He has 2 strength, 4 agility, and he has 4 hit points per player. He is aloof. And as an action, you can test parlay, test 4 intelligence. If you succeed, place a resource from the token pool. Huh?
That's willpower.
Yeah. Place a resource from the token pool on Saturnite Monarch. If there are one token resources per player on Saturnite Monarch, add it to the victory display. He attacks for 2 strength and 2 horror, and he's victory 1.
How do you know it's not a she? How do you know it's not a Saturnite queen?
It doesn't. I don't know. I'm just using the generic.
You assumed. All right. And we got a nice dinosaur picture here. So this is the image, if you saw the FFG panel with Duke and Tony, when they talked about Marvel Champions and Arkham, they had a preview for upcoming stuff. This is the image.
Oh, that would have been cool if that's in Marvel Champions. Wait, it is.
It is.
Yeah, it is. If you have the right module.
All right. If the curse prompt is the Staff of the Serpent, then you transport into the dinosaur trodden world of the Forgotten Island. Arkham's investigators have dealt with dark cultists and unspeakable monsters in the past, but being chased down by a Dromaeosaurus is certainly a new experience. It doesn't help that these primordial terrors can pounce on you if you aren't prepared, and even your own assets can undergo an unexpected transformation and bite the hand that wields them. As if that wasn't bad enough, you also have to evade a relentless Allosaurus, constantly hunting you as you scour the jungle for your way back home. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear, and you'll need some quick wits and quicker feet if you want to avoid becoming lunch.
All right, so let's check out the staff. So the Staff of the Serpent is a relic of the past. It is a relic item prop cursed. Damage cannot be assigned to the Staff of the Serpent except by the ability below. So as an action, if it's in Act 3, you can fight and your willpower, add your willpower to your skill value for the attack. And if this attack defeats an enemy, deal 1 damage to the Staff of the Serpent. 2 damage instead if the defeated enemy is elite. It's worth victory 1. It can take 6 damage, so it has 6 hit points.
Yep. All right, the Dromaeosaurus is 3 physical, 2 hit points for agility, elusive, hunter, force. After Dromaeosaurus engages you, you must either choose and discard 1 card from your hand, or Dromaeosaurus attacks you and he does 1 physical.
Okay. The Primordial Terror. So as a revelation, test not intelligence. What? Intellect 3. For each point you fail by, take 1 horror. If you fail by 3 or more, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a dinosaur enemy and spawn it engaged with you. If the encounter deck was searched, shuffle it.
Now you notice the module symbol is just different enough to not be copyrighted by Jurassic Park.
Yep.
All right.
Had to be snakes.
Unexpected transformation is a power. Revelation. Test willpower X, where X is the highest resource cost among the non-story assets you control. If you fail, you must either discard that asset or take one horror for each will and intellect skill icon on that asset, and one damage for each physical and agility skill icon on that asset. So
Okay.
just make sure you just have wilds and you'll be fine.
Or none.
Or none, yeah.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of permanent items that have nothing. So the
Well, that
Allosaurus
wouldn't be very permanent then.
is the Indomitable Predator. It has 5 strength. It has 5 agility. It does not have a hit point, so let's see. Alert Hunter Massive Retaliate. It cannot be damaged or defeated. Oh, okay. After a seal is as forced action, after a seal is placed on the Allosaurus, if there are 4 seals on it, remove each seal from Allosaurus and flip it over. Okay, the other side can probably be defeated then. It's 1 victory and it does 3 physical damage.
So
Well, that sucker hits hard.
yeah, we don't know if they're how to put seals yet. We'll see if they talk about that, or we just have to wait. That's probably yep. I guess we'll have to wait. All right, and then the third genre is a vampire. Still, what's worse, becoming a dinosaur's lunch or a vampire's dinner? If the accursed cape is the cursed prop, you and your team will find yourselves invited to the banquets of the Abdominal Contessa. It's an invitation you can't refuse, but you wish you could. The star of the show is the Contessa herself, who loves to poof in and out of investigator locations like a horror movie monster she is. In order to escape her fiendish manner, you'll have to fend off her vampire thralls, dodge her burning hellfire, and endure her deadly vampire's kiss. Life is preciously fragile in a horror story, and you'll have to pull out all the stops if you want to survive, lest these children of the night make music with your screams.
Okay, so before we see the vampire's kiss, I'm wondering if it has an image reminiscent of the Nicolas Cage movie Vampire's Kiss. That'd be cool if it did.
I doubt it.
Well, they can do it without, they can do it just enough to not copyright.
Yeah.
So the Accursed Cape, it's a Shroud of Chaos. It's an item, relic, prop, cursed, and it gets +2 health per investigator. And then when damage would be placed on the attached enemy, place 1 of that damage on the Accursed Cape. It as a forced action, when it's defeated, place it in the victory display. It's worth victory 1, and it has 4 hit points.
Plus, it gets 2 per
plus 2 per investigator.
Yeah. All right, so the Contessa, she's 4 physical, 4 hit points per investigator, 4 agility.
I love the needlessly smug
Yep.
part.
Yep. Humanoid, monster, elite, elusive, prey, most remaining health. Forced. After you evade the Contessa, ready her. She cannot attack you for the rest of the round. Forced. When the Contessa moves via her elusive keyword, move her to the Throne of Blood instead.
Ooh.
And it's victory 1, and she does 1 physical, 1 mental.
A vampire.
Okay, so this is like a reverse. So like Dracula's got female vampire thralls.
Yeah,
she's got male vampire thralls. That's kind of cool.
So the vampire thrall is 2 attack, 2 agility, 3 hit points. He's a humanoid monster. He's an elusive hunter. His prey is the least remaining health. So she goes after the most. He goes after the least. As a forced action, after Vampire Thrall attacks, heal 1 damage from it. Oh, that's nasty. And he does 1 physical damage.
Okay. And did we get to Hellfire?
Yep. Hellfire.
Hellfire and Vampire's Kiss. Okay.
I like the artwork on Hellfire.
Hellfire. Yeah. Power. Revelation. Test agility 1 3 times. For each of these skills tests you fail, take 1 damage.
So there's certain investigators that's going to hurt.
Yep.
All right, and then the Vampire's Kiss is a treachery scheme. So as a revelation, test willpower 3. This test gets +2 difficulty if you have 3 or fewer damage on you. Oh, wow. If you fail, take 1 damage. For each point you fail by, heal 1 damage from the nearest eligible enemy. Oh, that's nasty.
Okay.
No, it does not remind me of anything from the movie.
Nope.
Oh, well.
All right, that's a wrap. This is one you'll definitely want to see in theaters. By the time the credits roll on Film Fatale, you'll be left with an Arkham Horror, the card game experience you won't forget. Maybe you'll even want to make it a double feature and see how things play out differently the next time. Take your seat and look forward to this adventure through the silver screen when Film Fatale hits store shelves in August. You can pre-order your copy at your local retailer. Online pre-orders will open soon. So yeah, I did check the store page. We don't actually, there is no entry on the store page right now. So all we know is sometime in August. So I suspect they might be wanting this for Gen Con. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This one sounds really interesting and fun to play. So, I mean, I love the whole film set thing or whatever. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like that. And I mean, movies were big back then, so yeah, it makes sense. And I'm glad we're finally getting into that. So,
All right. So yeah. So I definitely like the artwork's amazing.
yeah, it is. And that remind me. I'm trying to remember the. I can't remember the race from the old show. Never mind. So well, but yeah, that one's really cool. I think
Yeah.
I love the backdrop and the plot. Well, that one. Okay,
Yeah. This is kind of the
the cemetery scene.
one
Yeah,
almost looks like Stranger Things or something, kind of stuff growing out of the ground.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, so that was our look at Film Fatale, coming in August. Um,
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Coming soon to a YouTube channel near you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe.
And if you want to see new content by us, go ahead and hit that notify bell down there, and you will get alerts whenever we put up new content. And cut.